You add an extra word there just to make it.
I did no such thing, Tim.
The best kind of
I
thing.
I think you're going crazy.
So, welcome to Dungeon World. I was waiting for you to pause. And also, your entire thing froze. It was great. Week number 37, I believe. We are still doing.
37.
We're 37 right now. We are still doing Seoras' backstory today. We're going to continue on his adventure from Olina and his home country of the Storm Isles, traveling to the tower over a rough, I believe it's been so far 2-week journey. He's got about another week and a half probably to go at a minimum before he reaches the tower to collect 2 weapons for his lord. Which, of course, the lord's wife is
Infatuated with?
awaiting his return. They have traveled to Kinsale. On the travel to Kinsale, they ended up fighting a giant razor boar with his companions, Waylon and Fergus, who have been tasked with escorting Seoras to the tower to make sure he arrives there safely. After that point in Kinsale, they did a little bit of talking at the bar before gathering no information and heading off into the ocean. In the ocean, they were attacked by Locath, a sea-ish, kind of fishish type creature, a humanoid, that were shooting bows, killing a couple people, trying to drown a few, which they actually took care of pretty quickly and deftly. And that's kind of where we left off.
Murlocs.
Not really Morlocks. Bigger, not like fish head, but like fish people. Kind of look closer to us, like the thing came, this, was it Swamp Thing? Whatever
Thing with the Black Lagoon?
that. It looks closer to that than it does anything else.
Closer to what?
The thing from the Black Lagoon.
The creature.
Oh, I thought
Black-
you posted a picture.
No. I already posted it yesterday, last week. You guys remember. So, you guys now on the boat.
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think we just arrived.
I don't know if we're gonna necessarily.
Fish.
I was gonna say, did you guys want to do anything on the boat, have any kind of conversations before we just arrived at Corval?
I thought we were in town.
You guys haven't done anything in town. The end of it was you guys arrived there. So I'm giving you half a second here to see if you guys want to talk. If not, we'll just continue on.
What kind of things would you want to say?
I don't know. You guys just killed a bunch of things. You're on a little mission. That's for you guys, not me. Now we'll just move forward.
No, I don't. It's hard to have a conversation immediately after coming back to a session. I don't think there's anything to talk about, to be honest.
Okay. So, you guys arrive at Corval. It is a, that's not what it is.
No, it looked like that except humanoid. Lionfish.
So you arrive in Corval. It is a simple town. Gotta pull up the right things here. It's not nearly as well kept as Kinsale is. As Kinsale is kind of like the main harbor of the Storm Isles, and this one is more of just a place where people go that aren't part of either of the 3 actual governing worlds. It's all made of wood, with a type of thatch for the roofs. Everybody there's a lot of people here, but you see some that look like people that might have been from the Storm Isles at some point based off their skin and what they wear. You see some dwarfs, you see some elves. Everybody seems pretty cheery. And there's some fishermen off on the sides. What do you guys want to do now that you're in Corval?
I thought I wanted to search for a weapon of some sort. I forgot.
How much money
Oh,
do I have? Considering I don't take rewards, I'm assuming I have none.
You still get paid for your work. You just don't take additional rewards, unless it's if it's part of your job, you don't take a reward. You just get paid for.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So if someone says you'll get a reward when you do this, aka I'm paying you to do this job, I'll take it. But if someone paid me and then they're like, here, have extra, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, it'd be like that, or
I was thinking it was something more along the lines of save my daughter and you can have this. It's like, no, I will do it because of this. It's not, here's a job, get paid. It's like,
Well,
okay.
that's still like the idea behind it, though. I mean, you could take it like that is, you have your job, you get paid. That's not a reward. That's payment for your services. But anything beyond that would be like nothing. So, like if she
Like if I saved that person
and they offer her
then
hand in marriage, then it's like no.
That would be
Yeah,
a monster.
a
reward.
lancer
Is it
up
monster
there.
or
do,
the spy
so
reward?
wait, do I have money at Mel?
Mm,
Because there's really no point in me doing anything in the fucking town if I have $0.
you can do more than buy stuff. There's information gathering.
I know. I
stuff
mean,
like
I'm
that.
saying I wanted to know if there's anything I could do with money.
I
Otherwise,
had
I'd
no
probably just
intention.
go to the inn.
I mean, the most you guys probably would have gotten, I guess, off of the fish, since they do hunt along the seas, you may have found roughly about 15 coins each.
Okay.
Maybe to buy some rations if you need to, but you
I'm gonna
shouldn't need
find
to.
out about the skull with glowing eyes.
Okay.
I will join him with this.
Okay. So,
I'll stay with the kid that I forgot his name.
so
Useless.
you just arrive in town, and you want to go look for someone for this. So, who do you go look for to ask about this?
Would my character know if there's a certain religion that would go around this type of magic or whatever? Because I mean, it is a skull.
Give me a spout lore.
Was that intelligence?
Yes. An 8. So, there's a church or religion that I'm trying to figure out how to describe this without like making you work off of it. I'm not gonna give you the name because you only rolled an 8 and not a. Actually no, that's fine.
Church?
You do know there's a church that might be able to like provide this type of information because they do have a lot of spellcasters and stuff like that. It's the Church of Dryer Socks because they are the people of lost and hidden things. But you don't know if there's one in the town.
I still can't believe that's a church name.
So that's what you know.
It's a great name.
Of who could do it religious wise, but you don't know if there's one in the town or not. Yourself off the top of your head.
So I guess I will speak to one of the guards asking where their Church of Dryer Socks would be.
So, okay, he looks at you. For this guy, he's from the Storm Isles himself, so he still has like. You notice that the clothing they wear, even though he's a guard, is still the same guard clothing that one in the Isles would be wearing. And he kind of just points you along to the northeast section of the town, and he goes, "You can't miss it. Biggest building over there. Only one made of wood."
All right, so I'm just gonna reconfirm what he said with another guard, just to make sure.
Sure, you go walking, and they tell you the exact same area.
All right, so I use that, I guess, to guide me along until I get to the tallest building, like they described.
Okay, you eventually
Kind of like a tourist with a map.
So you eventually arrive in front of this very large chapel, with a, I don't know what the top of the chapel would be considered, but an extremely
Steeple?
tall steeple. I'm tired. So a steeple, a very tall steeple, more like almost double the size than it normally would be. Like they're compensating for something. And you arrive in the front, and there are people going in and out of the church. It seems pretty busy. It's not like it's like this secretive, like creepy-looking thing. It's very active. What do you do?
I go in and I make mention that I have an item that I've obtained that I wanted someone to possibly identify.
Okay. So who do you go up to? You just like wandering, go, hey, who can help me?
Do they have a greeter?
Oh yeah, there'd be someone probably at the door in like brown robes. It's very simple clothing.
So I speak to that guy and I say that.
There he goes. Oh. Yeah, so if you need to go to the headmaster, he's in the back room. Just go down through the main area of it. On the right-hand side, you'll see a door. Knock 3 times. He should answer. Or at least beckon you to come in.
Alright, so I'll head down and I will do that. I'll also thank that guy and say thank you.
He goes,
I shall follow Mike's character.
okay.
Fiergus?
Fiergus.
Fiergus.
So Fiergus,
Fiergus.
you walk up to the door. You knock 3 times. It's kind of a quiet pause for a little bit, minus like the little rackets happening behind you. And then you hear, "Come on in!"
So I guess I head on
That
in.
was one hell of a.
He so you open the door as it opens. We got
How
Seoras
big is
behind.
this door?
It's not big. It's a normal sized door. It's wooden. It's pretty
Okay.
standard. So
Got
Creepy.
squeaky hinges.
yeah, it just hasn't been oiled in a while
Or
So-
ever.
or ever. That is also a possibility. So you open it up. It opens up into actually a really nice room. The wood here is compared to like the rest of the other like buildings. They're like
Mahogany?
We'll go with mahogany if that's how you prefer to describe it. Sure. So
That is how I prefer to describe it.
sure, mahogany. It's got a nice desk made of the same type of wood. A very large chair with a huge like the back of it's like way above this guy. He's about 3 feet tall.
3 feet
And
tall.
you look at it, it's a halfling in a
Wow.
brown robe with a ruby amulet in front. He looks at you.
I
and
say-
goes,
I'm gonna lean against the wall at the back and just kind of like keep watch to what's going on.
Okay. He goes, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
Say, upon my travels, I happened to come across an item of interest, and I was wondering if you'd be able to identify it for me.
Oh, that's usually very expensive. What do you, it's roughly about 100 coins. What can you offer?
I'm not too familiar with the pricing around here, but are potions or grappling hooks worth anything? I have a shield, healing potions.
He looks at you and goes, "No, I don't need any of those. I got plenty." As you kind of look on the back wall and you kind of like look, it's on the other side, and there's just like an entire rack of healing potions. There's like, and then and he's like, "I have no use for shields. I don't battle."
I look back at Seoras and I say, I might be able to offer assistance, I think. And then I look at Seoras and say, would we be able to possibly offer assistance?
I fear, guess we should be able to do something of that nature.
So I say, like, yeah, I can offer my assistance. I'm not like the greatest of fighters, but I'm sure that you can find use of us.
He goes, "Don't sell yourself so short. You look like a strapping young man."
Yes, it's true. He is, we're all the same age, Mike, so
Right.
we're all
So
strapping.
he looks at he goes,
I don't want to be strapped.
he goes,
No.
"Well, okay, there's something I can do for you. Which way are you heading?"
I point to my left, and then I go, wait, or my right, and then I look at Seoras.
We're going north.
Yes, north, and then I point up.
That's not north there, Fergus.
I point forward.
So
It's not north either.
he kind of looks away and goes, "Okay." He kind of starts paying attention more to Seoras at this point, and looks and goes, "Oh, good. Okay, there is an inn up near the north by the tower, right on the forest edge. It doesn't have a name as far as I can remember, but there is a girl there. I would need you to retrieve her for me. Name is Sherry."
Can we get a little bit more
I will
information?
I
I've
will-
got our name Sherry.
Yes, it's the youngish girl, probably around the age of 18 or so. Brunette hair. Brunette,
I'm not there, so I can't say
brunette
how.
hair. You can't miss her. She's in all white.
How do you know she's wearing all white today?
She always wears all white. So, he goes, "If you want, I'll identify it for you now. You just whenever you come back, bring her with."
I say, sure. You have my word.
That's
And
excellent.
I bring out the skull with glowing eyes.
Right, so you bring out the skull. He goes, "Oh, this is interesting. All right, give me about a half a day, and then come back and I'll let you know what it is."
All right. I turn to Seoras and I say, is that girl half a day away? Are we able to do that in the meantime?
No.
You don't know
She's-
for actually.
she's
You
a-
don't have a clue.
She's probably not anywhere near us.
Oh. I go. Is she up north?
Yes, she's north.
I.
She's about a 14-day trip along the road.
All right. All
I go-
righty. Let's
He's
I
go
wave
find
at the
Wayland.
guy. I go, thank you very much for your help.
He's going to
We'll be back.
identify it before, and then you just come back later in the day, and he'll give it to you before you get her. You'll get the item before you actually could leave the town.
I know.
Okay.
Seoras, let's go find Wayland.
No problem. All right. So you go to find.
Inform him of our new plan of action.
Okay. So you go to find Waylon. Waylon, what are you doing? Now I want to give you guys an idea. You guys have never been to this area whatsoever, minus like the actual port. So you never traveled outside of the town or headed towards the tower in the first place. So you guys have no information or any idea of what's in this area at all. So, what you doing, Waylon?
I'm going to look. Turning Russian. I'm gonna look for the general store. I'm sure it'll be easy enough to see.
Okay.
If not, I'll ask a guard. Do I see the general store?
No, it's the general store. You no, it's on like the main thoroughfare through the town. You kind of have like most of the shops set up through that section. You know, it's one with kind of like the general store little like sign on the side of it. So
It's called the general store.
Again, I'm with the kid that I can't remember his name
Andy.
for whatever. Andy. Okay, so I'm with him. All right, because of the Toy Story jokes. Now I remember. So I go into the general store with him, and I look around to see if I can see any like spears on the wall. I want like an extra one or two if I can pay for it.
So you look around. General store, it doesn't really carry weapons.
Okay, so
you'd be able to find like dungeon amenities and stuff like that.
Do they have baseball bats with nails?
No,
2x4s with nails.
they have nails and 2x4s.
I look down at Andy and go, "See anything you want?"
As you ask that, you look down and you see Andy with like some kind of like beef jerky type snack, and he's chewing on it like,
Nope.
yeah. As he continues just to eat it, you have no idea where Andy got this from.
I look around to see if I can see
Give
if he like.
me a wisdom check.
Oh god. Flash roll. Jeez. Alright, that's my wisdom. It's a 1.
9. So you look around and you see things that look like what Andy's eating, like somewhere nearby, like another like 2 like racks back, and you notice a crinkled wrapper on the floor.
There you go, Tim.
And he goes,
I
yep.
go up to the person owning the place and ask how much it is.
Oh, look at me. He goes, it's a coin.
I give
goes-
him 1 coin.
He goes, are you going to purchase some?
You know what? Yeah, I'll give him 2 gold
Tim's
coins.
character had coins.
He goes, and
Yeah, you said we all got
you got
15.
15. You got 15. You got it from like collecting from off the creatures.
Samuel.
So you go there and you go okay, so you give him the 2 coins and you go walk into like the rack. You grab
Yeah,
one.
and
What do you grab?
I grab 1 from the rack, and because he's already eating 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I guess I'll walk out with him and head over to. I wouldn't go to the armory. Where would I go? The
Blacksmith.
weaponsmith?
Or-
Blacksmith.
The weaponsmith.
Weapons that will work, yeah.
All right,
So-
so we go there.
So you're looking around. You can't see a weaponsmith from where you're looking right now.
Can I ask a passerby?
Sure. So some man's walking by with his wife.
Excuse me, I'm kind of new to town. Do you know where I'd go to, like a blacksmith or a weaponsmith?
He kind of looks at you.
Something for arms.
He kind of looks at you a little weird because he's never seen you before. He goes, "Can I ask why?"
Well, I'm from the
Star Miles.
store miles across the sea towards the west on the map. Shut up, it's west on the map.
Southwest.
Southwest. And I am on a quest with my friends, and I was hoping to stock up a little.
Well, we don't really have a weaponsmith here, but I mean, what kind of weapons are you looking for?
I was hoping to get some spears, and I show him the one that I have.
Spears.
Give a lance.
You have a
No, spears.
He has a spear. He does have one spear. He goes, well, we got harpoons.
What's the difference?
There's not really a difference.
All right,
you got
cool.
poons?
Take it.
He goes, well, I don't have them. Go down to
I'm
the docks.
saying, would you like to show me the way?
No,
Okay.
just head down to the docks. You'll find some kind of fisherman over there that'll buy it for you.
All right, I head towards the docks. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day.
All right, so we head to the docks. I look down at Andy. Has he like finished his jerky?
Oh, he finished it a long time ago. And then as you look, he has another one in his hand and is eating it.
I check my pocket.
You still have yours.
Piece of shit.
He goes, these things are good. I'm glad I grabbed a couple of them.
I
How many
can't.
did you grab?
I don't know what to do.
So, child stealing in
Andy,
front of
why
you.
are you stealing?
He goes, I'm not stealing. They were there.
Yeah, in the store.
Uh-huh. I
You were
usually just-
stealing.
No, it wasn't. My mom always buys them for me.
And
Yeah,
he's your
I'm
mama,
not your
kid.
mom.
Well, no kidding. You're kind of ugly if you're my mom. But he goes, it's fine. I never. It'll be taken care of. She'll take care of it. It's okay.
That didn't stop his dad.
Okay.
He goes, okay. And he keeps walking and chewing.
Yeah. Heading. This is the one that gets killed, right?
Or he dies.
Good. You're making him deserve it.
No.
I head to the docks.
Okay, so you head to the docks. There's fishermen everywhere. All of them. You see harpoons on a bunch of like different like small boats and stuff like that. A couple bigger ones here and there.
Okay, so I want to look for a general, like, the size of my spear that I have, and I want to see if there's not like any sort of store I can go to the fisherman that has.
I mean, you see excess harpoons everywhere. It's not like
Okay.
they're really that hard to
Do I
find.
have to pay for them, or are they just access for whoever wants them?
I mean, if you want to steal them, you don't have to pay for them.
I mean, that's the thing, though. Is it?
It's no,
A
everybody
store?
has no. There's not really a store, but you do see like everybody has.
Extra.
They have a bunch of them.
All right. Well, I go to whoever has ones that kind of like fit the bill for the size, and I pick it up and walk up to him.
Okay. So you grab one. He kind of looks at you like,
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know if I like you handling my equipment.
I'm sorry. I'd like to know if I could buy one or two of these.
Buy him, you say.
Yes.
How much you offering?
6 gold apiece.
Deal. Puts his hands out and goes, excellent. Yeah, and then he puts his other hand out for the coins.
I give him the 12 coins.
He goes, thank you very much. He goes, you have a good day now.
I'm sure I just got like.
It's only 5. You offered him 1 coin more than normal.
That's fine. So
Did
now
you
I have.
watch Andy during this exchange?
And then
I'm
he's
sure
got
Andy
water
watched
full of them, like, these are great trip we got here.
He's spinning them around. No, Andy does
course.
not. Andy's just busy. As you notice,
How
Andy
much
pulls
weight
out
do I have?
another thing of meat. And
How much weight do I have, by the way?
those are, each spear is 1 weight.
Okay, and how much weight can I hold? Because it's
It
not
should be
said.
it should
it's
be 10 or it should be 12 plus your strength.
So my base load is 12.
Plus your strength. That's 10 plus your strength.
Is it
What's
10?
right now?
10
2,
plus your
3,
Oh, sorry, it's
5,
10 plus strength. I
Oh.
apologize.
10.
Just click on the what's your strength, dude? It's not that hard to figure out.
No, I was messing with the gear because I said I only had 2 weight. So that's 6 out of 12.
So now you now have 3 spears.
I really quickly, I take Andy
Mhm.
and I flip him over for a half a second to see if like jerky floods out of his pockets.
So you grab Andy, he goes, "Hey, what are you doing? No, ah!" As you watch, like coins fall out, another stick of beef jerky falls out. The one he has in hand drops to the floor. At that same point is when Seoras and Farius walk up, and you guys see him shaking Andy out upside down.
What are you doing to the poor lad there?
Ah!
Waylon, put the guy down.
I put him down. He's been stealing a lot of food.
Andy, have you been stealing from places?
Have you two been stealing?
I'm not stealing. My mom's gonna pay for it.
Aye, is your mom here?
No, but she'll come and pay
Does
for
your
it.
mom know that she took it?
She'll find out
When will she find out if she's not here?
when I see her again.
Andy, go return it.
What? Too bad. Turn on the TV. I really can't help it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is there a guard around?
I fear against children these days. Andy, pick up your belongings.
I grab
and go
Andy and
return
I
those
I
that
ask
got
where he
from.
got the beef jerky and to show me.
He points to Waylon.
I look at Wayland with like what the hell eyes. I go, where did you guys steal this beef jerky from?
Hey, don't go, you guys.
Was there two of you around?
That
Are you
doesn't
not an
mean I
accomplice
stole it.
to
Wayland,
steal? You know
will
that
you
he stole it.
steal
Have you
stuff
paid?
too?
Have you
I
paid
did not
the
steal
storekeeper?
anything.
I grab Andy by the wrist. I say, have you paid the keeper? I look at Wayland. I said, did you pay him? Did you pay the shop?
I paid for
How
two-
long have you known that he's stolen this jerky? Did you go back and pay it?
I just found out that he stole more.
We have to go and pay. So I grab Andy and I say, lead me to where the
That's the
storekeeper
right thing
is.
to do. Fergus.
It's the only thing to do. Anything else is absurd.
So do you walk away with Andy
I have Andy by the wrist.
and you just start walking away?
No, I'm waiting for Wayland to lead me to the store because I have no idea where the store is.
I collect the stuff off the ground. I'll give Andy the money back. I'll just assume that he's not.
No. As you go
There's
to
a
hand
couple
Andy
points.
back, I say, hold on. How much are each of these? Andy has to pay for his own keep, and he needs to learn that. A man needs to learn what he owes.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, like, he said, like, one extra piece of jerky fell, and it was in a wrapper, and so we can just put that back. But he also said about some money.
How many beef jerkies have you witnessed?
I paid for 2.
Technically 4,
Andy.
counting the one that's wrapped.
And he knows this, correct? Out of
I
character.
would assume you would know it, Tim. You would know that he's counting the one that dropped and the one that the one he was eating that he dropped and the one that was in the wrapper he dropped. There's a total of 4.
I ask Waylon, I say, how many beef jerkies are unpaid for so far that you know of? I look at both Andy and Waylon, back and forth.
It'd be 2, but technically one's unopened, so we could just put that back.
Well, we aren't going to bring back a
3.
beef
You
jerky
paid
that's
for your one
absurd.
for yourself. You paid for one
So,
for Andy.
alright.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So how many of them are Andy's? You say 3 of them were Andy's?
Andy's like, let me go. I'm tired of this.
And I shake his wrist and I go, it's time for you to grow up, boy. Stop sucking from your mom's teat.
Jesus.
He goes, I haven't done that. What?
I haven't done that. What?
So I say, give Andy back his gold coins minus 3 coins. We're bringing them to the shopkeepers. They're the keeper's coins.
He goes, but my mom is gonna pay for it.
I go down and I ask
Who's
Andy,
being
what
a
will you
mama's
do when
boy
your
then,
mom is
Andy?
dead?
What the
Then I'll
fuck?
pay for it.
Well, good. Well, where's
He's
your
so
mother?
okay with that.
She's not dead.
She's not here either, Andy. It's just you.
And she'll pay for it when she gets here.
It's morality shit.
No, Andy, she won't.
What do you mean?
How does your mom know that you ate
I
jerky?
killed your mother.
Moms know everything. She told me so.
Your mom doesn't know about this.
You don't know that. He goes, let me go.
I say, no, Andy. Grow up.
Andy, you're paying for
Andy's like
an
7,
instant
by the way.
discussion. Andy is like
To me, the age
9.
makes no difference. A man should be a man.
He's at the age of reason.
If you're away from your mother, then it's time for you to grow up.
Give me a charisma
Yeah,
roll.
because that's a mindset to have.
Give me a charisma roll. He looks at you and goes, fine.
Good, because then I'd make a strength roll to render him unconscious if it failed.
Oh, we're
You're gonna knock out a 7-year-old.
He's
Yes,
No,
and I
I'm
would
Homer
turn him into
Simpson.
the authorities as well if he decided.
No. Mike would Homer Simpson, this 7-year-old.
Okay, so
Oh, you look.
I wouldn't choke him out. I'd just make a swift child slap of it.
okay, so he eventually takes you back to the shopkeeper, and you guys pay him.
I apologize to the man, Andy.
Yes, and I do
Oh,
insist that
wanna.
Andy apologizes to the man.
I
for
don't
taking-
care if you don't want
Sure.
it. You're going to do it anyway.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
Sorry for taking your stuff. My mom not paying for it.
We're sorry, shopkeeper. This is the
Yeah.
best you're going to get from this wee lad. He's still a little lad.
He looks at
Yeah,
us.
lad's a little bit lad.
It's okay. He goes, thank you for your honesty. He goes, now please get out.
Smile and nod, and then leave. How rude.
So we
Now,
head
please.
out.
Out.
So
Hope you take
you
it
guys
better
are
to
in-
the
Well, then
beach.
as we get out, I say, "That'll lad, Andy," and then I pat him on the back.
He just
Atta
kinda
boy.
He just sneers at you.
Hey, so what are we doing? Oh, yes, that's right, Waylon. We have to make a quick trip on the way back, or the way there. We got to stop and look for a young lass named Shelley.
Why do we got to pick
Better.
up someone named Shelly? Andy asks.
Yeah, why?
Sherry, by the way.
Whatever.
Sherry.
Shut up.
It's like-
How do you
it's
even
like
know her
that.
name, child? Anyway, it's something called quid pro quo.
You're butchering names like I do.
So Andy's just kind of irritated right now and just arms crossed,
Pouting.
looking down at the ground, just not saying anything anymore. He goes, I want to go. Oh,
Yes.
I want to go.
Andy, it's called quid pro quo.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to the store,
It's
Andy,
a-
but look, we
It's a
had to
good
do it for you.
concept.
He's just ignoring you all at this point. So, you have to pick up Sherry.
Who is Sherry?
It's a drink.
Asking the party.
We didn't ask. We were just given orders, and then we just followed it. There's a.
What
Yours,
did he tell you exactly?
We need to have a young lass of the age of 18 named Sherry. Sherry. And we were just to send her back here to the Church of Dryer Stocks. That
Did
was
he
it.
say his relations to this woman?
Yeah. That's
So
important.
you were just going to drag some woman from.
Whoa! You said drag. No, the
She would come
situation.
over
If it
and
changes at the
rebel.
time, we will
Put her in the
figure
bag
it
if
out
that's
as
the-
it goes. But if this woman wants to come along, that would be the most beneficial, and that's what I would assume would happen. If not,
Yeah.
then we will have to parlay and figure out what's happening.
Fergus is right. We might have to go with a bag.
My eyes get wide, like what the fuck.
Fergus, it's a joke. Calm down, lad.
Just he does a obviously fake laugh.
Okay, so
As if it wasn't noticeable by your obviously fake laugh.
so Andy's like, I'm bored.
Waylon starts
Oh,
walking.
great, Andy. You can go polish your armor.
He looks at you and goes,
He's in +3 because
Is there a religious
"Jelly
area?
brother."
Is there a religious area
He's a
with
+3
nuns or
protector.
something of the sort where they would help with community service? That we can drop Andy off so that he can learn more
about not
of
being
being a man.
for like an
Guys.
hour or two.
Yeah, so pretty much like a nursery for like grown ass men.
Take him back to the church. And may
Alright, let's
ask,
go to
but there's
church,
not
Doc.
really a like specific spot for child labor.
I think in this day and age, Aaron, there would be.
Is
Yes,
there a
but
sweatshop?
there's not specifically a space where it's just all children, but
Is
like
there a sweatshop?
you take them to the church.
It's kind of like, you know,
They
when
would.
Rick and Morty are around and there's like a Morty playground.
I thought that was a Jerry.
Or, yeah, Jerry playground, pretty much.
It's for cherries.
Yeah, well, we need an Andy playground.
No, so you take them back to the church, and you find someone. Actually, just the door greeter pretty much goes. Yes, we can have him scrub the floors and polish the statues and.
He's riddled with laziness and I don't know what else. He
Oh.
needs an adult figure
No
to
worries.
help set him right.
We can beat that out of him.
Superb.
And you're like, I don't want him. I'm telling my mom when I get home. She goes in begrudgingly.
Although, to be fair, Fergus, you're being kind of mean to the child. It's a bit unfair the way you've been treating him.
If his mother had treated him this way, we wouldn't have had this issue.
You know how
Are you telling me that
we
your
have-
mother never spanked you?
we have a flashback.
There was no
we have a
tough
flashback
love
of
involved?
Furious's early life.
He's 12 getting spankings. No, Mama.
My dad beat me with a fucking fist. That's where my
Cast a
righteousness
fist,
comes from.
really.
I grabbed beef jerky way back in the day, and I got a fist to the face. So I'm actually being very kind to Andy.
So
Mm. So let us go to a inn or something. I'm quite parched. I need to get something to drink and eat.
When
I'm sure
when
all of
did
you are.
that,
the same boat.
religious guy say to stop back? He said tomorrow,
said
right?
half a day.
like half a day, couple hours, like 4 or 5 hours.
I
only
checked my
been
bare arm. Does it feel like half a day?
No, it does not feel like half a day yet.
I sigh.
It's
Let's
been
get
like
some
30
dinner.
minutes, maybe an hour since you left.
Alright, we're getting food.
Yep, you guys head to the tavern. It's on the north side of town. You guys can see out into the distance into what seems to go on forever, a field of violets. Pretty much, the color though is they're a purple reddish color. They're not completely like it's not an entire field like it's not like Wizard of Oz flowers. There's groupings of them here and there throughout these open fields on both sides of the road. The road itself is a dirt track that seems to be pretty clear of any kind of like vegetation.
Does anyone own these violets?
No.
No. And then to the left you see
So this
a
doesn't.
mountain.
You can't tell if this is actually owned property or not.
I mean, it goes on until you can't see it anymore.
I'm just saying, like when you go onto someone's property, it's either fenced off or not.
No, but there's a road.
It's
there's
not
no
fenced
fence,
off.
and there's a road. There's a dirt road. Like a
Mike,
track.
when you
Alright,
go to
so
a
I
mountain,
grab-
is somebody's property? No. Just accept it what it is.
So this isn't someone's property.
No.
All right, so I just grab some violets.
You grab a couple here and there. Would you put them in your bag? Or do you put them in your hair?
No, I gather them together and I start trying to craft them into a bouquet.
Okay. So as you go to pick them, because you're like the other two go into the tavern, you go to pick them, and someone comes up and just slaps them out of your hand. You go, "Are you an idiot?"
Apparently.
Did I miss a sign?
Yeah, everybody knows it in the town.
Okay, well, I'm from not this town.
Well, maybe you should ask before picking random flowers up. As you look, she goes.
I
she's
look and I say,
this
"Are you
girl
kidding,
starts-
sir?"
This girl,
I say,
no, it's a girl. She
"What
starts
it-
grabbing
Do
your
I have
hands.
to ask for
She goes,
every
hold
piece
on,
of grass?
Hold on, let me
I
look.
step
Let me
on?"
look. Hold on. She's looking. She's checking your hand. She goes, "Okay, good. Nothing happened." She goes, "You got lucky this time."
Why don't you have posted warnings if there's things so dangerous around here?
Because we usually don't have travelers having.
We have Andes. We have children that walk around here from other towns that eat random things. What if Andy had eaten these? What would have happened to Andy?
You have a child that eats flowers.
Yes, we do.
Is he?
I say,
have a
where is
thing?
your governor? We need to speak of this. This is absurd.
Worth.
There needs to be posted warning. You have a port. You have visitors. You have special children with needs.
Sir, we don't have a mayor. We're just we're a
I back
fishing
up
town.
and I look. I say, how many children have died here?
Well, in the beginning, right when it was created, a lot of people died. To be honest.
All
So
my
you've
children.
known of all this.
Well, yeah, but we
You
took care of
knowingly
it.
allow visitors to die.
No.
Meanwhile, at the
Sure,
tavern.
it is not my responsibility to determine who I keep alive or not.
Good
I'm
lord.
just kidding. I saw what you were doing, and I decided to try to save your life. You are welcome. With that, I bid you adieu and have a good day.
I feel
And she's
that
like,
it is
"Screw you,"
every
she walks
knowing
away at this
person's
point.
responsibility.
She just
to
you
uphold their
you're
justice.
monologuing and she walks away.
Yeah. And I'm yelling off at the distance.
So back in the
So
tavern.
she goes away, I murmur, and no one but myself hears.
Yeah, that's right. I was right.
I don't need this harassment, and walks away. So
Meanwhile, at the end,
Seoras and Waylon, you guys are at the tavern. You sit down. Barkeeper comes up to you and goes, "Good morning. What can I do for you?"
what do you have here in terms of food?
Pancakes. We also got fish.
Did you mean flapjacks?
No, pancakes. They're slightly different.
How are they slightly different?
They're in Mickey Mouse form.
Can you still hear me?
What is a Mickey Mouse?
Well, you see, when you take a round flapjack, a big one, and then two smaller ones and put them on top like ears, it's called a pancake.
But mice have pointy ears.
Did I say? It's food. I guess you want the fish then. Do you want pancakes? As he looks at you, Waylon.
Actually,
Cream on them too.
I'd
Delicious.
like to know where I'd find information.
Let me know when I make
He
my way
kinda
back
looks
to the
and goes,
party.
Well, usually taverns are the best place to go. I guess you might walk in
Depends
at
what
this
you want to
point.
know there, sir.
That's why I'm here.
So I walk in and they're eating pancakes.
No, so they haven't ordered any food.
Trying to order food.
So I head to the table and I go, would you believe that they have some poisonous, dangerous flowers just sitting out and they don't have it posted
He
that they're...
looks- Oh, yeah, the violets. Yeah, they're fucking everywhere to the north.
We have a flower-eating child with us.
Oh,
Well, he looks at
Vegas, you need to calm down a bit here.
I'm sorry, but Amell's reaction,
Like,
well,
keep them from eating them.
I will.
It's not even
I will take
posted,
the
we
sweet
didn't
bread,
know.
too.
Well, now you do.
And I say, do you have a sign maker around here? Someone needs to post, knowing that these are this bad.
I'm sure you could find someone in the town that would willingly do it. To put a sign up if you pay them. Probably anybody, except for me. I'm got my own stuff. to do.
Anybody, will you do it?
Said
he said everyone, and then immediately after said, except for me.
I turned to another patron that might be listening to our conversation. Said, "Would you do the posted signs?"
Well, that depends. How much are you
I said,
paying
"Is there
me?
no one in this
How
town
much are
with
you
honor,
gonna? How much you gonna pay me?
with a feeling of what is right? I'll pay 15 coins out of my own pocket for this town's good to make
Deal.
it better."
He goes, "You need it done now."
It should be done
But
with at some. It doesn't need to be done instantly, but it needs to be done with some interest. I mean,
Haste.
it's
He goes,
dangerous. It is dangerous.
he goes,
It is
"Fine,
our right to
fine."
protect the children.
Oh my
Fine,
god,
okay.
I'm gonna just
Okay.
kill myself.
He goes, "Okay, no problem." He goes, "I'm gonna finish eating my food and then I will go take care
Hold
of it for you, okay?"
I shake his hand. And I say, "Thank you very much."
He goes, "No problem." So and he
So
like
I-
finishes
I-
his food and stuff like that. And the timekeeper goes, "So you were
I,
asking about
uh,
information, yeah?"
Waylon's
Can I-
smashing
can I
his
get
head.
this- Can I get the sweet bread?
He goes, "So flapjacks, or not flapjacks, pancakes for you."
It's not pancakes. Sweet bread is something different. But okay,
We got
whatever you want,
pancakes.
whatever.
So pancakes and Waylon.
Where can I get information?
He goes,
I feel drained.
"This is
What kind of information are you even looking for, Fergus?
That's
or
Waylon.
Fergus?
Waylon, you ask such broad, very vague questions. Nobody ever knows what you want. You gotta be more to the point.
Well, who in here would know information?
About what?
It depends on what you're looking for. He looks. He goes, "You could ask around. Just you ask. What kind of information are you looking
Let
for?"
me ask you this question. What happens with the violets if you touch them?
Oh God, the violets!
He's in the background.
How long has
just-
violets been there? Can you imagine
Ignore-
how
ignore
many?
Drown out,
Mike.
Mike. You get drowned out. Shh. You get
So
drowned out.
as and you kind of get like you get shushed, and he goes, "The violets." He goes, "Stay away from them.
Yes.
Oh,
what
stay-
happens
They're
if you?
dangerous."
What happens if you have to run through them? Is it like poison ivy where you get all itchy,
No.
or?
I'd rather have poison ivy than run through these things. They feed off your blood. You notice that reddish hue to them?
So they're vampires.
They're plants.
They could be
Please don't tell
vampire
me that they're
plants.
red because they've already killed.
Probably, or they might have gotten an animal or something at some point.
An animal.
Well, they feed off anything. You won't
You
see
know,
you won't see
Maybe we
wildlife in
should
that area.
let you wander around in there.
Jesus Christ.
So then I lean over to Seoras. I go, and they haven't had signs posted for years.
He goes, "Oh
Can
no,
you
no,
ima-
we're fine. We salted around the town so they can't enter."
I Fergus,
Protect
I
the
think
town, but not the people. That's
Well,
good.
The people are in the town.
Fergus, I think
Just
I
your-
think
just
it's one
your
of those
people.
common knowledge things, kind of how like on the storm isles, we all know not to go up to the tip of the mountain.
Waylon is
I
slowly
know,
starting
but
to
we
just
have
bang his
signs. We have
face into
signs
the counter.
posted to protect
others.
outsiders as well as insiders.
Only
not
because
just our
of you.
own, but others.
Smash.
Only-
Smash.
So he looks at you and goes,
I
I'm-
can't
I
remember.
just- "Do your best. Try not to go in. Don't go in. Stay on the road."
Alright.
Good
Oh.
lord.
What were you looking for anyway there, Waylon?
Yes. So
Oh,
anything
is
else you? were
Can I
curious
actually
about?
talk now, or am I about to get interrupted on more Daisy talk or Violet talk?
I don't know. Are you gonna ask about daisies?
We don't have any daisies. Just violets.
Fergus gets the feeling that maybe he should not talk about flowers.
On our on the way. Oh, Bartok's in. Look at that. 2 Bartok's in on the map. I pull out the small map that I have. It's like rough.
Okay.
Is there any dangers along that way that I would like to know about?
Well,
Hey,
for the
there's
most
flowers.
part, it's the violet fields. You'll notice there's only a few here and there near town, but
Nice
get out
cat.
there, there'll be more and more. You can't miss them.
Is it other than the flowers?
Most of the wildlife is.
Does he
dead.
say flowers?
He does.
Mike.
He goes. There's no real
Did
wildlife there.
somebody say flowers?
There's no He goes. There's no real wildlife. The violets eat them. So it's pretty bare and sparse.
I
mean,
I
on occasion
smack the
you'll run
table with
to-
my hand, just like, and then I stand up and I say, "I'll be outside."
He leaves.
Thank fuck.
So he goes. It's really all you had to worry about.
So, do you have any tips, tricks to get rid of them?
You have any hacks, man?
I mean, we salt the area around the town, but other than that,
No, to get rid, not to suppress, to get rid.
it's an entire it's miles and miles of fields of violets.
I don't remember, Waylon. It's called an ecosystem. It just thrives here.
It's,
Don't you remember
Do you
training?
have any way to get rid of in small portions for like people traveling?
I do you have a wand of fireball.
You could try to burn them. I mean, I don't really leave
Yeah,
the
but
town, but I
prob-
mean, my
Wand of
thought.
fireball, you'd be like,
That'd
fireball,
probably
fireball,
start a
fireball,
wildfire.
fireball. Whatever. You want to get rid of them all anyway.
Controlled burning was an archaic thing.
So he looks and goes, "You could try burning them."
I don't trust myself.
I said, "We salt the town around the town, so we don't have to worry about it because they can't enter."
Waylon, I don't trust you either. But that's
Have
okay.
they entered before?
I've seen you try to light the wild.
And back in the creation of the town a long time ago, I mean, they were all over the place, and we had we cut out supposedly the founders cut out an area, started to salt, and then we do it every year. We salt around the town every year. That way they can't enter. You gotta be careful because they're on like a vine.
A vine?
I mean, you'll see it. No worries.
Can I cut the vine? Does
Well, of course you
cutting?
can cut the vine, but
Aaron, is it still
This
daytime?
reminds me, I have a
Yeah.
better question here. Sorry to interrupt you, Waylon. So, what do we do at night if we have to travel? Is there a safe place where we can camp or a safe house where the vines won't get us? Or how are we going to do this?
there's really, to be fair, the only closest place is Bartok's Inn.
I'm messaging you, Aaron.
It's a ways away.
Is there like a caravan or anything that goes up in that direction where there's safety?
No, it's pretty much. I mean, most people avoid it, and there's people that take the trips, but I don't really know too much.
Waylon gets an idea when he says the word vine, and he kind of like looks up with this like new idea in his head. Is it possible that there's a main route that we could cut that could end all of them? Because these vines have to connect to somewhere, right?
I highly doubt that. I mean, if there is, you could try to find it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Stay on the road. Stay on the road, you should be fine.
This
Should
could be
be.
something you do later, Waylon. You could do it on the way back. Remember, we're on a mission to go there.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I
So-
guess that's all the information that I could find. I mean, I guess I could ask about Bartok's Inn.
Well, I mean, is there anything else you want to know?
Hi. How much is the ham?
We don't have ham, we have fish.
Jesus Christ.
We're a fishing town.
So, if you have any information about Bartok's Inn or the tower that's west of it, I think, is how the map works.
It's to
Like
the north,
northwest?
man. It's to the north.
Is it to the... Well, the map is all... I'm saying, because, like, when I
Dude,
said west, it
if
was, like,
you-
south. So,
Yeah, dude, it's like literally like a sliver over. It's
okay,
Here we go.
it's to
so
the
it's north. So it's north.
Here we
Fine.
go.
So if you know anything about Bartok's Inn or the tower north of it,
Bartoksin, it's a lovely area. I mean, it's not. I don't visit it that often. I mean, she comes down here for supplies when she needs to resupply. The
who?
owner. The owner.
What's her name?
I don't know. What's your mom's name? I don't remember. Oh, my webcam's turned off.
Phyllis.
I don't remember if my mom and dad ever had a name.
Well,
Phyllis.
her name's about to be Phyllis unless you can think of a different name.
Go for it.
Her name is Phyllis.
Phyllis. Yes.
So,
Okay. What's between the inn and the tower? Is it dangerous?
Oh, yes, it's a forest. Pretty dangerous. Lots of wild animals. A lot of people, when they created the tower, some of the animals got free. So, on occasion, you may run into some dangerous creatures.
All right,
Who created the tower, actually?
I don't know. It's not really information that was passed on to us. I mean,
How
it's
long
been
has the
around
tower
for
been there? At least 1,000 years?
1,000 years, I think, something like that. That's what people say. I mean, but who really knows? It could have been 200. It could have been, 2,000.
So let's get some lunch. And,
All right. Pancakes and fish. He's looking at you, Waylon.
Waylon's just gonna eat his rations.
around.
All right. So you guys spend some time eating for a little bit. You hear outside the inn. Fergus, what are you doing?
You know what I'm doing.
I know.
They don't know.
Well, I was saying they're hearing it because they kind of stopped talking. It's gotten quiet.
You haven't heard
Oh.
the word flower in a while.
You hear a lot of me spouting off, kind of similar to what you were hearing before. Think of the children. It's our duty, stuff like that.
The children.
All right. So you guys spend 20 minutes eating your food. They're delicious pancakes in Mickey Mouse form. And all right. So you guys are trying to get any more information. You found out about the violets. You found out about the forest. Anything else?
No. Let's leave Andy here.
Okay, so Andy then comes. You see Andy come walking up the inn all alone at this point. He goes, "All right, they said I was done, so I came to find
Andy?
you guys." Yes.
Did they really say you were done, or did you just walk away?
Make a charisma check.
Yes.
Yes to which of the questions I asked for you, lad? I asked you too.
You did.
I most certainly did, child.
Can I make a
I asked you
charisma
if
check?
you walked away.
He goes, no.
or
Well, I did
if you
walk.
let you go.
Can I make
I
a
walked.
charisma check, Amell?
Go
to see
ahead
if
and
he's
give me a
bullshitting?
wisdom. It's an insight.
Oh, good. Considering I have a -1.
You can both give them.
Me? All right, I'm going to.
Eight
I'm never gonna know. Not with an 8.
and
Definitely not
a
gonna
6.
know.
So, Seoras, you believe him completely that
Oh, I
he
never-
finished his work and that he just walked here. Waylon, you're not so sure, but there's nothing there specifically to say that he's lying.
This is a
Then I
shitty
can.
child.
You are a type of person that's an accomplice to stealing. So
No, you're not.
I know.
So he goes, all right, I'm hungry.
You can eat you can
Doesn't
eat
he still have jerky?
that jerky ration you still have.
He goes, good idea. He goes, I hate fish.
Yum 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 yum.
So,
Also, Andy, I'm going to let you know this now. Be very careful of those flowers. Don't eat them, and don't bring up that word
He looks
around
jealous.
Fergus. Because if you bring it up around Fergus, it's going to be this whole complicated thing, and we just don't want to deal with it again.
he goes,
You'll understand if
who
you
eats
think
flowers?
about it. People who, like bread, they use flour in the recipe.
Oh, that kind of flower. No problem. So he goes, well, the one person did tell, I didn't hear mention, though, of some Naga, Naga were attacking around the town lately, too.
Around here?
So maybe we should be careful.
Around here?
Well, yeah.
Andy, who told you this?
They were talking in the thing while I was scrubbing the floors. I was listening.
Listening,
Andy, it's not
eavesdropping.
polite to eavesdrop.
I was listening.
I highly doubt that, Andy. You never
I
listen
mean,
to
it is
anything
kind of
we
hard
say.
when if you're in a room and there's like two people next to you and you're scrubbing the floor.
floors.
Like,
yeah. Did you just
what are
hear
you
my
gonna do?
comment?
Like, I've been
Mike said
at
my
restaurants where it's just me and then a group of people, and they're like the only group of people talking. So it's like, well, I can't really do anything but listen to their conversation. I'm not
Yeah.
talking to anyone.
No, I made a very specific comment aimed towards Andy.
Yes. But no, he's like, I was listening. So.
Yes.
He
You
goes-
should try to listen to us sometimes.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
All right,
Alright,
let's get
where are
going.
we going next?
Let's go pick up Mike's thing and then sleep and then travel.
Alright, so you guys go to find Fergus. He's somewhere ranting around town.
Fergus, it's time to go get that relic you have. The one you dropped off at the old guy, halfling gentleman.
Do I happen to have any coin?
No, you
No,
spent
you
all
gave it all.
15.
I know, but I've been around begging.
Give me a charisma roll.
Handling. Of the Knights of the Order of the Hound, I think we are.
Oh
You
shit!
received 9 coins.
I'd like to take those 9 coins to make sure that I guess a posting was put up at the actual port where people would come in explaining the flowers and what they do and to be warned.
Yes, not in front of the flowers, but
So, well, the one guy you don't see at the port, but you find another person that's willing to put up a sign for 9 coins.
Yep.
So
Sounds
he takes
good.
it. He goes, "I'll do it in the next few minutes."
damn.
I give him a
people
thumbs
are-
up. I say, "Great man, thank you."
These are hardworking
Oh wait,
people.
I leveled
Where-
up,
where are
right?
these-
Don't
Yeah,
don't
I
have
also
to-
leveled up, by the way. But
what is the Lancer's skills, and is
We
anything
haven't-
worth my time to go look for
Yeah,
it?
there's definitely some stuff in there.
Damn it! Now I gotta fucking
All
find
right,
it on my phone.
I'm going to put a point into Dex, by the way.
Okay, so you guys are gonna rest here for the night? It's
Yeah.
about 3 o'clock in the afternoon at this point.
Did I even fail a roll?
Oh,
I'm 1
We're gonna rest
XP
it and
from
leave
level
early.
2.
Let's find out here.
Can the
No,
GM
you
just give me 1 XP?
You got
We have,
a 6, yeah, you got a 6 roll. I scrolled
Did
up
I?
and found one, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, when did he roll a 6?
Strength roll there.
here we go.
Uh, Wait, you mean last session?
No, it wasn't that far back. It's
Yeah,
fine.
because I see welcome to
Oh.
roll 20, int charisma, wisdom charisma.
Oh my god, wait, have we even made that many rolls yet?
No, we've made almost 0 rolls. in that.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
We've been
Alright,
talking
I would
this whole
like-
fucking time.
So, yeah, the
So I
lance
guess
class.
after they're done doing their fiddling, I see Andy, right?
Yeah, Andy's there.
I say, "Have you repented, boy?"
Repented.
I guess. He has no idea what
Excellent.
repented means.
That's okay.
That doesn't know what quid pro quo means.
I view him as a simple child already, so
I mean, a child. What child's
No,
gonna
simple.
know
A
repentance?
simple child, a less than average child. Simple. I do not take that back. And then I guess when we have the ability to, we push forward towards the one place that has the skull.
Okay. So, go ahead. You guys are gonna rest for the night, I guess. So you can spend the rest of the day. You guys spend the rest of the day just kind of wandering around, just like that.
All right, Aaron, I'm picking up no good deed for this fun segment. I hope that all of you do the same.
Okay.
I don't think that Aaron's gonna multiply it by 3 if we all take it anyway.
There's other things too for like, damage and
Plus-
stuff like that too. So,
Plus, I'm
I want to help someone on my way out of the town. Old lady, whatever it takes. Let's go help somebody.
give me.
maybe you should put up some sign postings.
Come to the aid
That
of the common
counts.
man. It would count. You come to the aid of the common man.
All right, I will take some things and just write. Don't pick the flowers.
Don't eat the
touch
flowers.
Don't eat flowers.
Yeah, don't touch flowers either.
Stick to the
Do not-
road.
Do not touch the flowers, especially with your mouth. Gotcha.
Stick to the road, me lord.
A sign that says flower death count this year with a number sign that just flips down.
No. Years since days since last incident, 0.
Yeah. And then you see Andy with a flower in his hand.
So,
Uh,
alright. So you guys spend some time. You get your no good deed. Tim's looking for his level up.
Yep.
And then I guess we will pass along to the next day. You all heal for half your HP. If you got any, you
Sweet.
level up.
still at full HP.
Perfect. And now you guys are ready to set off. So, I'm going to need a navigator, a scout, and a quartermaster.
I'll do the quartermaster.
Okay.
What's that? Wisdom.
It is wisdom. Navigators, int. Scout.
All right.
Okay.
What one is not int?
The scout.
I will do scout. What is it?
Yes, I'm the navigator.
2d6 plus your wisdom modifier.
Sure.
3.
Excellent.
It's going good for you guys.
We're doing great.
So, Waylon,
Fergus needs to take a nap. That way he gets his.
Waylon, go ahead and give me a navigation roll with int.
Double 6. Well, we all failed our rolls. This is gonna be
All right, everybody
interesting.
mark an experience as you all
What the
die.
fuck is on your head?
I need to pull up
What
a
did you do to it?
thing.
Hey, Mike, you got your experience. He needs a level.
And
I don't know, but I have to sleep now.
you already texted.
Mm.
Oh, you're gonna be sleeping. They're gonna use stun spore, sleep powder on us.
No.
Right, Aaron?
Here it is.
What the fuck did you do to your hair?
Actually, I think I actually have it on roll 20 now that I think about it.
I don't like it.
Well, I don't like you. All right.
Yeah, why does your brother look like the gorilla from Tarzan?
Okay. So you guys start, traveling out of the town. It's about a day outside. It's the next morning, and
I count us, baby.
you begin.
Wait, did we get my skull?
Oh, you did not pick your skull up. You were supposed to go pick it. You guys got sidetracked. So you did pick up your skull.
I
Your skull
briefly
is.
recount.
That's fine. I gotta find.
Where's
it
the
here.
lancer? Like, I don't know if you can even see that,
It's
but like this
in-
is alphabetical. There's no lancer.
It's there.
It's there, man.
I see
It's
the
the
enchanter,
it's
flow monk,
the
immolator,
Lancer.
lore.
It's gonna
Oh,
be-
it's
The Lancer.
it's fucking stupid. That's not how you fucking.
You're stupid. So you
Hey,
found
yeah, Tim. I
an
agree.
alluring skull, a skull of unknown ownership. Smash it to release traces of souls, which can attract nearby foes.
Okay,
Will
Dark
work on all
Souls.
enemies, but can prove.
Did you just
useful in
copy
active
paste the fucking
Oh, I
Dark Souls
so did.
definition? God damn it.
Wait, what to do? You smash it to.
and it can attract nearby foes. It's like a taunt.
You literally just
Potentially.
you can crush it or throw it. You throw it, and you can throw it at a tree, and then foes will go over there. Amell literally copy pasted that from Dark Souls.
And then, so I also asked the man what its worth is, I guess.
And he goes, I don't think anybody's going to want to buy a skull in town, so nothing.
Outside of this town?
I don't know.
I speak up. It actually sounds pretty useful. If there's a large enemy, we could easily just toss this.
But like say there's an evil man and he throws it. Does it bring about good people because they would be foe to him, or does it just bring about more minions for an evil person?
It'd be general foes.
So it'd be the foe of whoever threw it.
Yeah. Or it would attract them to that spot, wherever you throw it to.
Interesting.
Okay. So, you guys are about a day out, roughly or so. And it's the next morning. I lost my train of thought when we got it interrupted because of that. You guys are starting to wander. You guys are starting to wander a little bit. The scout is just barely ahead. The scout's like, Waylon, I think it was, no, it was Fergus. You decided to scout, Fergus, but you're more distracted about the flowers than anything. So you're like watching out for them. Seoras is just munching on food, which, by the way, everybody would consume double dungeon rations, but no big deal in this situation. So you guys have like a limited of them. So you're eating a bunch of food. You guys are stopping for breaks constantly. And Waylon, you're like, let's stick to the road, and you're sticking to the road. It's not really somewhere where you can really get lost as long as you stick to it. But as you guys start to walk, Fergus, you step. And I need you to give me a wisdom roll. As you feel this sharp stabbing pain into your foot.
Yeah, I know.
How'd Fergus roll wisdom? Isn't he supposed to roll int?
No. Quartermaster is wisdom also. Only one that's int is navigator.
I cast fist on the nearest
But who
person.
rolled int? See how there was no int rolled?
That was Waylon, who doesn't click the button.
Oh. Oh.
So, back to what we were doing. I need
All right,
give me a
back to being-
Oh, I
Fergus.
forgot I'm Fergus. Wait, what did I do?
You stepped, as you were walking, you step onto this sharp, pointy, like, you don't know what it is yet because you step onto it. I need you to give me a wisdom roll.
I would like to use dexterity to dodge it.
It's too late.
It's too late.
You rolled a failure. You can GM makes a move whenever he wants.
I do a wisdom.
A 5. So as you step into this, you feel this poison course through your foot and up through your leg. As you now take
Am I able to chop off my leg?
the intellect ability.
Oh, great! Now you take a -1 to intellect. Now you're even dumber than you were before.
As you
So
okay, go ahead.
I just checked the stunned.
yeah. You're
Okay.
not necessarily stunned, but you're in pain and you're like kind of like frozen, almost like for temporary purposes. Like, it
All
really
right,
hurts.
I chug a potion.
Okay, so you chug it. As you do, you look down at the bottom of your foot, and there's a barnacle stabbed through it.
Well,
Nice.
I wait until the barnacle is out of my foot
Obviously,
before
you
I
would
drink
pull it
the
off
potion.
and then drink it. I knew that. I'm just telling you.
What's,
I was like, how dare you?
So,
where did the barnacle come from?
as you ask that question, you then kind of look around, and you guys have wandered into what looks to be a field of barnacles.